Just how good was the Honda Civic Type R? An absolutely legendary hot hatch you can see here. I've never had one, but now's the time, so I want to take it out, drive it, let you know exactly how it drives and whether it really deserves that legendary status. Let's do it, let's buy it. Right, I'm sitting in my Honda Civic Type R and I'm not happy. In fact, I'm furious because what they've sold me looks nothing like the advert. This is what they've sold me. Look at this. I've got all this rust on the bumper. I've got all this hideous stuff around the exhaust. It looks like that bumper's even taped on. The windows is full of chips and dirt. Rust on the passenger side door. All these scrapes as well. They've replaced the whole front bonnet. Something's gone wrong there. The front bumper's held on by tape. Replacing another piece of bodywork there. More rust. Just all these scratches. This is absolutely really not what I ordered. So I'm not happy about it, but it's what we've got. I think what we'll do is we'll take it for a drive and we're going to have to restore this basically. It's almost like a barn find. So let's get into the car and see how it drives. Now, I'm expecting this thing to absolutely sing through the top part of the rev range. So when the revs hit about 6,500 RPM, they just climb and it's an amazing feeling. I feel better in the car because I can't see how hideous it is from the outside. But have a look at the RPMs from about 6,500. We're going to lower gears. You'll see on the exit here, this is really, I think, the essence of what made this such an iconic hot hatch. Here we go. Ready? Shifting up almost at 9,000 RPM. I mean, pretty incredible for a car that this one came out in 1997, but absolutely loving this right here. Just gives you a little boost, yo. Now I think the car, we can make it a little bit livelier, a little bit more responsive. We want to get that inside wheel kind of leaning up, true hot hatch style. At the moment it's a little bit wally. Obviously this one hasn't really been looked after. 58,000 I guess kilometers on the clock. I'm guessing it's really done a lot more than that, considering the absolute state of it. I've got it wrong there, but we just about save it. It wouldn't be a hot hatch if we didn't crash it, would it? Let's take it over the bridge. Let the engine sing, here we go. Oh yeah, love it, love it, love it. I think it just wants to be redlined. It just wants to keep going. Big braking zone coming up. Right, I think we need to improve the brakes on this. We can make it a little bit snappy on the brakes. Get it kind of pitching in and the rear's almost lifting up. And if we can get a bit more cornering ability, and I think we've got a good platform here, but this car just feels loose. The tyres are probably, you know, seen a lot better days. They put us on comfort softs. Oh, just clip the wall. Doesn't matter. It's scratched anyway. Right. Let's take this to the workshop. Let's tweak it a little bit and let's really see what a prime Honda Civic can do. Type R. Let's do it. Okay, first things first. Let's start with the brakes. I think by having some really sharp brakes, it's going to enter the cornering phrase really nicely poised. So we'll get the slotted racing brakes. We'll put them on. I don't think we need really any more power in this car. So we're not going to get any more power. I think we're just going to adjust the suspension slightly. Maybe just induce it more to kind of lift that inside rear wheel up. Really lean on the outside wheels and get that cornering. So I don't think we really need to do too much more than that. I think we're going to put it on some sports tyres. We'll put it on some sports soft tyres. And that will just give it a little bit more grip. We don't want too much grip. We want to be sliding around a little bit. But other than that, that's all it's going to be for parts. I think that's all we need. Right, let's wash the car. But I think it needs more than the wash. Let's see how it looks when we washed it. We'll see what we want to do. Okay, this is what it looks like washed and those panels replaced. So you can see the original white colour. But I think we're going to make this car a little bit special. Let's take it over. Let's get some custom parts in it. Put all the brakes and things on, and then we're going to hit the track. Let's have a look at what it's going to look like. It's going to be quite special. Right, we are back at track. We are all done. Do you want to see what I've done with the Honda Civic Type R? Yeah, we do. Let's have a look. Look at this. Now this is doing it justice. Got the slightly more sparkly paint. We've got a carbon proper carbon bonnet this time, paying homage to the state we found the car in, with that just rusty stuff on the side. We've got the front splitter there. We've got something on the back as well. Absolutely glorious. We've got the bumper sticker, Kireth Community Racing. Even got my name there on the top right. This is a proper, for lack of a better word, a proper boy racer now. I've also increased the rake there, you can see, of the car, trying to make it more aggressive. We've got some nice rims as well. Let's jump in. Let's see how it's going to be to drive. Remember, we've changed nothing with the engine. It's not any lighter. It's got better brakes. And I've tweaked the suspension. Ooh, that already feels nice. No wallowing there at all. No wallowing at all. Love it, love it, love it. We're on sport soft tyres as well. So you don't need to make a load of changes to a car sometimes to really improve it. Just, we're conscious we haven't really made it heavier, which is important. Up to 5th gear here, going to try and brake quite late. Oh yeah, love it. Could have carried loads more speed through there. Very tight corner here. We don't want to crash the car, do we? Oh, it just wants to find the apex. Love it. Look at this. This is miles better. And we get that boost as well from 6,500 RPM. We get around this right-hander and we'll be in the more twisty bits of where we are in France. Big test of the brakes coming up. Let's have a look. Do you think I've improved this car, by the way, or have I ruined it? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want me to do any other cars as well. Kind of tune them up. That was a lot better on the brakes. Went very deep there last time I was out. Right, twisty stuff coming up. Let's see how we do. To concentrate. Oh yeah, it's pitching in. I think we could put quite a bit more power in this car. I think it could handle it. Then right, I'll tell you what we're going to do is, I'm going to go back to the shop. I'm going to put a stupid engine in this. And we'll see what it's like. I may break it now. I may break it. Let's have a look. Let's do it. Right, we're back on track. I've literally just about doubled the horsepower in this Honda Civic Type R. We were running at 170 brake. We're now over 300. And I have to say, this thing is an absolute rocket and a joy to drive. I mean, with the combination of the grip now, the brakes, and the power, you can just really careen through the corners. And this thing revs and revs and revs. I mean, I'm shifting up at just before 10,000 RPM now, which is crazy. Let's see what happens here as we approach the bridge section. Just when you release the brakes, you just get even more grip. Look how close we are to the barriers there. All that confidence. Going to try and pirouette through this section now. We are careening in. How is it going to deal with this change of the direction? Oh my word, like an absolute champ. And look at this, carrying the speed up now. This is what we needed. We always needed this much power, I think. This thing is a real handful. I would love to drive this car against some more kind of powerful but heavier cars, because this thing is just so nimble in the corners. Really tricky corner here. Uphill, carrying a lot of speed. Oh, we carried too much speed. Just a foot fall. We just got our new paint and bodywork. Don't want to scratch it. This is where we scratched the car last time. Are we going to be able to turn in here? Really blind apex. Oh, oh my word, it just turns in. Oh, and then it understeered. No, we hit the wall in the same place. Oh dear. Right, let's rock it down here. How fast can we get? This is the extended straight. This is a real opportunity. Wow, it's shifting and shifting and moving and moving. Are we going to get near 150, 145, 146? We want to get 150 when we brake. We got it, we can brake. Oh, the brakes are good. Brakes are good. I think we could work on the gearing a little bit, because the gearing is not suited towards this much power. So we go through the little village here. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Have I ruined this car? Have I made it better? Do you do these sort of things in Gran Turismo? Because sometimes I just mess around with the cars and tune them and tweak them. Whoa! Oh no, and destroy them as well. It's like bin day today, maybe. We've got the bins out. Let's try and get round the lap. This bit is really tricky, these corners. Oh my word. Maybe I've ruined it. We're going drifting. Nice. Never in doubt, never in doubt. But it just, yeah, the thing just moves in the high RPMs. when you lift, you do get that cornering grip, and then obviously you lose it again when you get back on the power. So I think quite a unique way to drive this car probably needed. You see, I'm starting to work it out almost. But yeah, that's going to do us over the line. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. There's some more of my car messing around videos around the screen now. If you did like it, please do leave a like, make sure you're subscribed, and let me know in the comments which car I should do next. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.